Hello and welcome to another edition of CITV Sports. I'm David Navo, and we have a wrestling match for you. There you see on your screen, it's PW versus Norristown. The introductions just wrapping up here.
At 220 pounds for Norristown, Hussein, and Plymouth James. And at 285 pounds for Norristown, Shahid Hill and Williams. Tonight's matchup will be starting at 152 pounds.
And now I'm joined by Mr. Stoudemire.
Hello, David. How are you?
Good. How have you been?
I'm great, thank you. It's nice to be back on the mic with you.
Yeah, always a pleasure to be with you. And we're just about to get ready for the first match. We'll start at 152 tonight.
So tonight's matchup at 152 pounds, we're either going to have for Plymouth Whitemarsh A.J. Katita or Thomas Mazzuchetti. And for Norristown, it looks like we're going to have Mikey Springer. Now, at this point right now, David, it looks like PW is going to send out Thomas Mazzuchetti. PW just coming fresh off their individual tournament at the Escape the Rock tournament, which is a tournament that is ranked 9th in the country, high school tournament in the country. And Norristown also participating there. Norristown finishing 9th with team points. PW finishing 31st with team points. And we're about ready to get underway. Oh, this is Rashawn Lucene at 152 pounds. And Lucene not wasting any time, going at Thomas right away.
Pushed him out again. They're just no real control here. They're just going back and forth, but Lucene is definitely the dominant one so far.
And we have a little shrug there. So Lucene's going to take a lead here, David.
Yeah, it'll be 2-0 here for Norristown.
So about 40 seconds into the first period here. Rashawn Lucene 2, Thomas Mazzuchetti 0. Thomas looking to get out here. Trying to get to his feet, trying to do a stand-up. Looking for wrist control here. Lucene putting a lot of pressure on, breaks him down to the mat flat. That's not where Thomas wants to be. Looks like Lucene's trying to rack up a cradle here. Trying to walk it up. He walks it to his knee. That is Thomas's head to his knee. Thomas really fighting hard here, and he does a good job not letting Lucene get the cradle.
Yeah, Mazzuchetti doing a good job so far, not giving up the cradle here. Trying to work off the bottom. He's struggling a little, but he's still working hard at it.
He's got about 20 seconds remaining here in the first period to try to get a point. Point certainly would be huge here. Lucene just smothering him on top here. Fortunately, Thomas, not much he could do here. Trying to work his way up. Short time left here. And we're at the end of the first period. Score, Rashawn Lucene 2, Thomas Mazzuchetti 0. First match here at 152 pounds. As I mentioned, PW and Norristown both fresh off the prestigious Escape the Rock tournament on Saturday and Sunday. Norristown placed 4 wrestlers in the top 8. Excuse me, 5 actually. We're looking at one of them here. Rashawn Hussein, I believe, took 8th place at the Escape the Rock tournament. Plymouth Whitemarsh having just 1 place winner in the Escape the Rock tournament. Justin Stodmeyer, 160 pounds, taking 2nd place. He was the runner-up with a 5-0 loss to Greg Bocci from Malvern Prep. And Hussein's going to let Mazzuchetti up to start the 2nd period. So David's score is going to give us Hussein 2, Mazzuchetti 1.
Yeah.
And it looks like Hussein right away gets 2. I think he's going to jump that score now to 4-1. Well, caution on Hussein. Got a little early jump there. Got to wait for the whistle.
It is 4-1 Norristown. 2nd period of the first match of the night.
Trying to spladle. Tom's got to get his hips up, turn in. He's got to work with his hips here. He's got to scoot up. Hussein's not in the greatest position here. Tom's got to take advantage of this. Hopefully not a stalemate. Tom's got to keep working. He's got to free that left leg. And they do call a stalemate. It's not what Plymouth Whitemarsh wanted there. So 31 seconds into the 2nd period. And Hussein's going to let him up here, David.
Yeah, lets him up. It'll be 4-2 now.
Hussein still holding the lead. Hussein really dominating on upper body battle here.
Yeah.
Just seems to be driving Mazzuchetti out of bounds every time here.
Yeah, it seems like every time they go neutral, he just starts to push Mazzuchetti towards the out of bounds. And he's just been the overall better one so far. But Mazzuchetti only down 2, so he's not completely out of this.
No, not at all. Not by any means. And he's battling tough, and that's all he needs to do. His team just looking not to give up a major decision here. Just giving up 3 points would be huge for Plymouth Whitemarsh. And he's trying the double underhooks. Looking for something big here. Looking for a cement mixer. And Mazzuchetti keeps backing up. He's fortunate not to get a stall call here yet. Got to take a shot. Thomas seems to be backing up. Seems like the coach from Norristown is getting a little irritated. The fact that Thomas keeps backing up. We'll take it. That's okay. Throw by, little drag, throw by. And he doesn't have 2 yet. Once he brings him to the mat, he does get 2.
6-2 now, Norristown on top.
And he's definitely crunched it. It looks like he's locked the cradle up. And has pulled him over, and that's it.
Yep.
Pin. So that's going to be 16 points for Norristown, and that's going to put an early lead for Norristown after the first match at 152 pounds to 6-0. And now we're going to move to 160 pounds, where Norristown is going to, I believe, send out Darren May and Plymouth Whitemarsh's Justin Stodmeyer. We have a correction on that. This is Henry Williams for Norristown. So they did a little switch here.
Stodmeyer getting right to work on it.
Right to work. He's got him smothered. And I'm going to call it in the next few seconds here. Looks very close to getting the pin.
He is close.
And he got it.
There it is.
21 seconds into the first period, Stodmeyer with the very quick pin at 160 pounds. And that's going to even up the score here, David, after two matches.
Yeah, it'll even the team score up at 6-all. Austin Pollock comes out for Colonials.
So now at, I believe this is Darren May. Looks like they bumped Darren May from 160 to 170. So Darren May is going to face Austin Pollock at 170 pounds. Harner doing a little shuffling of the lineup here, a little surprise. Maybe no surprise. He's a master of shuffling lineups.
Pollock and just tied up right here. Nothing really going on. They're just fighting for first points of the first period.
And a lot of hand fighting here.
Yeah.
Shot by May. Pollock sprawls. Cross facing. Looking to try to get the 2. Still stays in bounds. Looks like Austin is going to try to pull him in, maybe. Instruction from the Norristown coaches. They wanted to get out of bounds there, and he does call them out of bounds. So no score as of yet, first period. Pollock and May. Now, this, as I said, this move is not a surprising one, given the fact that Austin Pollock, who had wrestled Abdullah Rafiq earlier in the season and pinned him, trying to look not to give up the 6. But a shot like that, I tell you, it's going to be tough to defend because Austin just lifted him right up into the air and put him on his back.
Yeah, but he put him down out of bounds, so.
So no back points there.
Nope, it'll be 2-0. PW though, so Pollock did get 2.
37 seconds remain, first period. May's fighting to get out. Pollock holding on. Pollock does a nice job bringing him back down to the mat. Pollock trying to half there. May trying to headlock. And nothing there, surprisingly nothing. Thought maybe May would at least get 1 there, but fortunately for PW, doesn't give anything up here. 9 seconds left in the first period. 2-0 Pollock. And he gets out with 3 seconds left in the period. So we go into the second period, 2-1 Pollock. Pollock chooses down to start the second period, right to his feet, fighting hard here to get out, goes out of bounds. Going to get a restart here. We are into our third match at 170 pounds. Team score, Norristown 6, Plymouth Whitemarsh 6. Norristown brings in a dual meet record of 9 wins and 0 losses. And Plymouth Whitemarsh brings in a dual meet record of 5 wins and 4 losses. PW 3-1 in the league. Norristown 4-0 in the league. And a real nice job with the reversal there for Pollock. He gets 2. Now he's going to go up on May 4-1. Now Austin working in the armbar. He's got to rake it in here. And he's going to go out of bounds. Thought maybe that one would have been 1 then 2, but never got the 1 point for the escape. So unfortunately, 4-1 instead of 5-1. But Pollock throws in a half. May clamps down on it. 1 minute to go here in the second period. And he's not doing much here on the bottom. Pollock having trouble. Lets him go. 4-2. May shoots in. Head underneath. Pollock tries to bury the head. Close out of bounds here. It's going to be tough to score right on the line. May does a nice job peeking out. He's going to grab both feet. Very close to giving up the takedown there. 22 seconds remain, second period, David. Good match.
Yeah, it is. Good match. And, you know, good match. It's only 4-2.
I know Plymouth Whitemarsh is expecting more out of this. We're running blood time here for Norristown. Well, we got a break in the action here for the fans out there. Plymouth Whitemarsh will be traveling on Saturday to William Tennant High School to participate in the Panther Duels. Plymouth Whitemarsh last year took third at the duels, finishing with 4 wins and 1 loss last year, and hoping to certainly have a repeat performance. They will be getting 5 matches, 5 dual meet matches on Saturday. And Plymouth Whitemarsh in the league next Wednesday night will be away at Upper Dublin. And then we'll finish out the league schedule 2 weeks from this evening, home against Upper Moreland, where PW will honor their 3 seniors. PW, a very young team, only having 3 seniors. Senior Justin Stodmeyer, Franklin Williams, and
Mazzuchetti.
Other senior co-captain Thomas Mazzuchetti, yes.
Yeah. But it's good to have a young team, so you're not getting rid of lots of players. You only have 3 leaving.
And Pollock with a takedown right towards the end of the second period here, 2 seconds remaining. Pollock is going to go up the match 6-2. I know Plymouth Whitemarsh really hoping to get some bonus points here. Going to be tough to do. May wrestling tough here. So that's the end of the second period. Austin Pollock 6, Darren May 2. Team score 6-6. Early on here at 170 pounds. And we got blood time, Plymouth Whitemarsh. So a few stoppages here in the match.
Anybody 50-50? You want yours? Hello, how are you?
Yeah, first it was blood time Norristown, now it's blood time for PW. Pollock getting checked out. 6-2 lead for Pollock. Team score is 6-all.
So we resume the match here, going into the third period. And Pollock lets him up and gives him 1 point, but immediately takes him down to go up 8-3. He's got an arm bar in there. Oh, May doing a good job trying to fight to the out of bounds, saving himself some potential back points there. So, minute 25 seconds. And we got blood time again. Stoppage. I'm not sure if they ran blood time, but we definitely have a stoppage here. So Austin Pollock 8, Darren May 3. Minute 24 seconds left, third period. And a 6-6 tie between Plymouth Whitemarsh and Norristown Area High School. And it looks like they are running some blood time here for Norristown. Clean up now. So they're good. We're going to resume here at 1 minute and 24 seconds. And a little bit of confusion there. So Pollock is going to let him up, give him the point. Going to go 8-4. Looking for game 2 there. Good. So now he's going to go up 10-4. Pollock getting after it here a little bit. He is not letting them crawl out of bounds.
Still 10-4. Still working though.
And they go out of bounds, 51 seconds. This is really important here, 6-point lead. Got to get to 8 here for a major. It'll give PW an extra team point. So he's going to give him 1. It's going to go 10-5. We need 2 takedowns here by Pollock. And he gets that, so he's going to go up 12-5. He's up by 7. He cuts him. It's going to be 12-6. Pollock up by 6 with 35 seconds remaining. Definitely needs this takedown. And he gets it.
14-6 now.
So now he's up by 8. If he can hold on without letting him up, and he does, he lets him up. So now it's 14-7.
And
looking for a stalemate here. He's not going to get. So they do call a stalemate with 9 seconds left. He's up by 7. Pollock needs a takedown, David, to get the extra team point.
The takedown here with 7 seconds left. He's working on the leg. He's going to trip him.
He got it.
The takedown.
He got it right at the end. So that's going to give them 14 points, which is big.
It is. Very big. Right at the end, Pollock got the 2 at the last possible second. And it'll be an overall team score of 10-6 in favor of PW.
So we're going to bring out here at 182 pounds, Brett Harner, ranked number 2 in the state at 182 pounds. And for Plymouth Whitemarsh, John Dobb. And this unfortunately looks like it's going to be quick.
There's the takedown. Headgear comes off for Dobb. He's still in.
Trying for a quick pin here. And they go out of bounds. Good fight there by John Dobb.
It was.
So takedown and 3 points, 5-0 Harner. 15 seconds into the first period.
Norristown up 5-0. Harner for PW. I mean Norristown. 5-0 Norristown.
Dobb fighting hard here. Just trying not to save some team points if at all possible. It's going to be a tough task though, David. Harner is an outstanding wrestler.
Yeah, you can definitely see that he is a great wrestler here.
He's very close to the pin. And there it is.
There, yep. And that'll move the team score to 12-10.
All right, tell me to turn up the volume.
12-10, Norristown.
With that win, Brett Harner has broken the career win record at Norristown High School. He now has 171 career wins. Congratulations.
Just had to make a quick announcement there. Brett Harner breaking the school record for career wins at Norristown with career win number 171.
It's a lot of wins in high school. Means a lot if you get big numbers like that.
So we go to 195 pounds, where we have Ben Swan for Plymouth Whitemarsh and Isaiah Samuel for Norristown. And we have a team score of Norristown 12, Plymouth Whitemarsh 10. Good match so far. And Swan brought right down to the mat, gives up 2, down early, 2-0.
Lets him go.
He does let him up quick.
2-1, Norristown.
So 2-1, Samuel lets him up. So early on here, first period, Samuel from Norristown 2, Swan, PW 1. This guy just seems to be overpowering him, David.
Yeah.
Just seems to be just driving him straight back. I don't think Swan has an answer for it. Yeah, Swan fights back a little bit there. Trouble though with your head down, it's tough to see. And seem to be going right to the out of bounds here all the time, David.
Yeah, still 2-1. They're just pushing each other out. Oh, nice shot by.
Nice low single.
Yeah.
Very nice low single by Swan. Now can he finish it? Trying to reach for that left arm. Comes up over the top. He's got to get his head out.
He's in.
And they go out of bounds.
Out.
No 2, they go out of bounds. And it's going to bring the coach from PW over to the table. Question the call. So we have still 2-1. Isaiah Samuel from Norristown up on Ben Swan from Plymouth Whitemarsh. 46 seconds remain in the first period. That was a nice low single by Swan.
It was.
Just a shame he couldn't finish it. Samuel looked like he tried to headlock there. Swan backed out quickly. A lot of upper body battle in here. Coach is yelling for inside control. There's a shot by Samuel. Swan goes right to his back.
But he fights right off his back.
Did fight off quick. Thankfully giving up no back points there, but still gave up the takedown. 4-1 Samuel from Norristown over Ben Swan, Plymouth Whitemarsh. 17 seconds remain, first period. Locking hands, free move here. And Swan's going to get a point here. So that's going to make the score 4-2, Samuel. That was big.
Yeah, it was big. 4-2, Norristown on top. Swan needs to fight off from the bottom. He gets up.
Swanee fighting hard and couldn't get it. Good fight there, though. So that's going to bring to the end of the second period. Excuse me, end of the first period. Start of the second. 4-2, Isaiah Samuel over Plymouth Whitemarsh's Ben Swan.
And Samuel's going to take down. So Swan on top.
It's going to be a tough task here to hold him down. Seems to be pretty strong. Gets to his feet, cuts, and free. So that's going to give Samuel a point.
5-2.
5-2. Caution on Samuel's foot over the line. And he's just driving right into Swan. Swan not even ready here. 5-2, Samuel. Not quite sure what he was trying to do there. Jump over him, I'm not sure, David.
Yeah, me neither. And Swan driven out of bounds again.
He just keeps driving them straight out of bounds. Swan's really got to get his hands down here, David. Got to protect his legs.
Yeah, that's all. That's where he's going for the shots.
Well, now Samuel didn't shoot because Swan had his hands down there. So 5-2. Samuel over Swan. They go out of bounds. A lot out of bounds here.
Yeah, it's probably the most out of bounds we've seen in a match so far tonight.
Swan pushing in now a little bit. Looks like Samuel getting a little tired. Ooh, out of bounds again, David. So we got a minute, 10 seconds remain. And don't seem to be doing much here, just kind of hanging on. Both guys hanging on over the top. Samuel trying to get an underhook here on Swan. Swan circles back in, trying to push him out. Shot by Samuel, driving into Swan. Swan tries to dump it. He gets behind, he gets the 2 points.
5-4. And then driven out.
It's a really nice takedown. 35 seconds left. Samuel definitely dragging here. He's definitely seems to be a little winded here. Still has another 2 minutes and 35 seconds to get through this match. Can Swan take advantage is the question. Swan having really a hard time trying to break him down there, David.
Yeah, and the problem is Swan's getting tired. Samuel's getting tired, so he's not really fighting off the bottom.
Just kind of sitting there.
Yeah, and Swan's having a hard time trying to break him down.
So
12 seconds.
10 seconds remain, and got stalling on green, which is on Swan. He's just kind of hanging on. He has to break him flat. He has to make an attempt. So it was a stall on Swan.
Now taken
Now
down.
he brings him down to the mat. So that's going to end the second period. 5-4 Samuel over Swan. And Swan goes right down. And he's going to let him up. And we're going to go 5-5 here to start the second period, or third period. 5-5.
Wow. 5-all, start of the third.
Swan really needs to push the action here a little bit. If he could just push the action a little bit more and really take advantage of Samuel being winded.
Yeah, and that actually might help Swan because he wasn't really that active early because they were just pushing each other out of bounds. So he still might have some stamina left. Samuel's getting tired. This could be an interesting third period.
Really need a takedown here by Swan. Takedown would be
huge.
It certainly would be huge. They just seem to be. And Swan kind of baited him into that one, giving Samuel and making Samuel use all that energy for that shot,
which could be helpful for Swan later.
Hopefully.
But we'll see.
Not quite sure how this match is going to end up. 5-5,
50 seconds left.
Yeah, 50 seconds left, third period. Team score, Norristown 12, Plymouth Whitemarsh 10. And he's just seems to be taking his time here, getting back to the line. Trying anything he can do to try to get the 2 points here. Boy, Samuel really takes his time getting back to the line.
Yeah, you can definitely see that he's definitely getting tired, taking taking his time getting back to the line. 25 seconds left here in the third.
He's just got that arm draped over top of Swan. Oh, I've never seen anything like that in my life. I've never seen anything like
Wow.
that. Swan pushing him completely out of bounds there. I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Wow. Point given. Both coaches want explanations.
I can't believe that was a stall on Plymouth Whitemarsh. I am totally flabbergasted here. I cannot understand that call.
1 point given to Norristown. And Coach Nate of PW said, well, if that's a stall on Swan, where was the stall on Samuel in the first? Because that's what the whole first was. A point to Norristown. They're on top 6-5.
I still don't
Now
understand. I still don't understand how PW got called with a stall when he drove the Norristown guy out of bounds.
Yeah.
I've never seen a call like that in my life, David. I don't understand that call.
Over comes Coach Nate.
Can't understand that call.
Coach Nate of PW.
This is, I don't know what to say. I'm speechless.
6-5 Norristown. 13 seconds left.
Swan with a quick shot. He's just trying to.
He's trying to make up that point. And where was it? Oh, PW wants that one.
They do want that one, and they should get it, to be quite honest with you.
I'm just. Wow. The 1 point for the stall is going to save Samuel and extend the Norristown lead.
I would love to see the replay on that. I'll tell you,
You're not the only one confused by that one. The whole Colonial.
A lot of people in the stands completely confused about that one.
It'll be 15-10 in favor of Norristown.
The Plymouth Whitemarsh wrestler drove the Norristown guy out of bounds.
Yes.
Shot him out of bounds, and he got called for the stall, which then led to the 1 point for Norristown.
Yeah, and that's what Samuel was doing in the first period.
Well, I guess we could say we've seen it all.
Team meeting for PW behind the bench, the chairs.
That's unfortunate because that could have put PW right back into the match.
It could have.
I mean, not that they're out of it because it's
not.
Certainly only 15-10 here. But they really were counting on that win at 195 pounds. Oh, I don't know. I'm scratching my head at that one. Can't wait to see the replay on that one tonight, David, when I go back home.
Yeah, and you know what? Maybe, it's unfortunate for the Colonials, but it might just light a spark for the Colonials to get that, say, hey, we just got whatever that happened with that point. Let's just get over that and let's just keep on going.
Maybe it did, because I tell you, the PW bench, they jumped up. They're definitely into this match right now. And as you said, Coach called a little meeting over there, and maybe that was the spark that they needed.
It might be. We'll see.
So we're at 220 pounds here. We have for Norristown, Rashid Lusain, and for Plymouth Whitemarsh, Franklin James. And last time these two wrestlers met, Lusain with a 2-1 victory. So these two guys are very familiar with one another. Battling to a very close match last time at the Blue Mountain Gauntlet on January the 5th. Lusain trying to headlock. And he gets it. Illegal headlock.
On Norristown, point for PW.
Looks like he didn't have an arm.
Point PW.
Yep, point PW. I'm not so sure about that one, but I guess Again, we'll have to wait and see on the replay.
Colonials aren't.
Coach Horner from Norristown arguing it to no avail.
Let's take a look at this.
And it looks like just kind of missed it there.
Yeah.
Already down, but James battling here. James is going to go up 1-0. Now, I know when, I'm not quite sure, David, I know when Coach Wachter came over to argue, did the referee take a team point away from PW?
No.
It was a warning?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought maybe it was a team point, but
No,
it doesn't reflect it on the scoreboard, but I thought maybe he had said one team point, I'm not sure. And Hussein brings Franklin James to the mat and goes around for 2 and takes a 2-1 lead late first period.
Yeah, no, it doesn't reflect it on the scoreboard. So I think it was just a warning.
All right, start a second period. Rashid Hussein, 2, and Franklin James 1. Team score, Norristown 15, Plymouth Whitemarsh 10. Franklin trying to just pressure forward here. Hussein trying to lazy man stand up, but brought back down to his knees. He's going to try a fat man roll. He's got to be careful, and he does. And puts Franklin right on his back. And that's all she wrote. Pin, Hussein. So we're going to go to 285 pounds here.
That'll make the team score 21-10, Norristown.
And Shahid Hill at 285 pounds for Norristown. Recently taking 4th at the Escape the Rock tournament. And Quincy Williams Duckett for Plymouth Whitemarsh, young freshman. First-year wrestler. Much improved since the beginning of the season. Certainly would like to see him 4 years from now when he's a senior. Hopefully he stays with it. Staff believes he has a lot of potential. He's got to dig in. It's very important for him to stay. He turned his back to him. That's not where you want to be against Hill. Hill, a very experienced wrestler. And gets the takedown, so Hill's going to go up 2-0 over Duckett. Minute 33 remains, first period. Team score, Norristown 21, Plymouth Whitemarsh 10. And Hill just turns Duckett right over. And he's trying hard to get the pin. Quincy fighting hard to not get pinned. He's got it tight there. Trying to stay out of view of the, and he got it, pin. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
It'll be another 6-point team points for Norristown. Brings the team score now 27-10. Norristown no slouch here, David. Norristown is ranked 8th in the district. So, you know, they're pretty good. Formidable opponent for sure. So we're going to go to 106 pounds. Armand Weems for Norristown and John O'Rourke for Plymouth Whitemarsh. And I think these two also met at the Blue Mountain Gauntlet with a 1-point victory for O'Rourke last time. In the waning seconds of their match, pulling out a victory. And O'Rourke, another freshman. Again, much improved since the beginning of the season. He's a fighter, willing to learn. O'Rourke not in good position there and does give up the takedown. Boy, these guys are just rolling around here, David.
Yeah, 2-0 Norristown.
O'Rourke trying to hit the Peterson, and he does. Beautiful move. Two reversal for O'Rourke.
So it'll be 2-all.
Thought maybe he had a Peterson there with back points, and he did give him two back. Did give him two back, so that's good. So O'Rourke's going to go up 4-2. And Weems takes him right to his back. And he's pinned. Ooh. That's unfortunate.
Another 6 points.
Another 6 points. Going to take it 33-10 team score. So our next matchup at 113 pounds is going to be Zach Fuentes from Norristown, ranked, I believe, in the top 4 in the state, against Francesco Pellegrudo from Plymouth Whitemarsh. Zach Fuentes, a multiple state place winner. Francesco, sophomore for Plymouth Whitemarsh. Franny, as everybody calls him, he's going to be in a tough battle here today. And he started off battling tough.
Nothing going on. No scoring yet.
And Fuentes with the early takedown.
2-0 Norristown.
So team score here: Norristown 33, Plymouth Whitemarsh 10.
Where's Brayden?
And a caution, Fuentes. And a minute 18 remain, first period, 2-0 Fuentes.
Pellegrudo has to fight off his back.
And Fuentes lets him go, 2-1. Got to keep moving. A little ankle pick there by Fuentes. Jumps to the head. Gets control. 4-1. Cuts Pellegrudo. And he just gave it to him. It's 4-2, Fuentes. 30 seconds remain, first period. Shot, Fuentes, goes right to the half, and he's pinned. 39-10, Norristown. Michael.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, pull your red ticket, please. Pull your red ticket for the 50-50. 50-50 seating is going to win $75. Numbers 900
Forfeit for PW.
461. 900-461. You are the winner of $75.
Forfeit for PW, so it'll be 39-16.
Okay, Plymouth Whitemarsh received a forfeit at 120 pounds, giving them 16 points. So now Norristown leads 39-16. Norristown 39, Plymouth Whitemarsh 16. Now we're at 126 pounds with Plymouth Whitemarsh's Gian-Piero Di Battista and Norristown's Frank Castro. Shot by Di Battista. Di Battista really has been wrestling very well lately, as of late. Doing a nice job.
Oh, he donated it back. He should announce that he donated it back. Rob PWHS.
Put it on the outside hip. Or raise it. Got it over the race. Put it on the outside hip. Get your knees under it.
2-0 PW here. Di Battista got 2. 1:20 left in the first. Norristown up 39-16 overall for the team score. But they're down 2-0 in this match.
Di Battista trying to work with something here, trying to get some near fall points. Very nice, turns him over with the arm bar. Just got to settle in here. Looks like he's holding back points. Hasn't awarded yet because he hasn't let go of the move. So he either needs to let go or a stoppage here to get awarded his back points. And he's out, and he's going to get his back points here. Gets his 3, so Di Battista is going to go up 5-0. And Di Battista does a nice job breaking him down to his hip. Immediately throws the arm bar in, tries to go the one-on-one. Big step over here. Big step over, punches to the mat. He's got to settle in. Short time, 5 seconds. And he's pinned with 4 seconds remaining.
Pinned him. So Colonials will get one more.
Michael. Jay.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 50-50, Mr. Rob Castelli from Greater Norristown, donated back the $75 to the Plymouth Whitemarsh High School Wrestling Program. Thank you very much, Rob.
So we're at 39.
39-22, that is correct.
To 22. Now we're at 132 pounds. And I believe this is Dan Limbaugh for Norristown and Matt Prestia for Plymouth Whitemarsh. So Plymouth Whitemarsh with a little bit of a comeback here, David. 12 points, team points in the last 2 matches.
Yeah. Good comeback.
This would be nice. This would be a really nice, nice win here if Matt could get it. I believe these 2 wrestlers met last week in the Escape the Rock tournament. And Prestia was winning 5-2 going into the 3rd period, and unfortunately got pinned in the 3rd period to give up the victory.
No points yet.
I gave him 2.
He did give him 2, so it's 2-0 Norristown.
Yeah, we're being told here at the table, Demetrius Coughlin from Norristown is wrestling Matt Prestia. Norristown has so many different kids, they shuffle in and out of the lineup. It's hard to tell who's who here sometimes. Thankfully, we have Dennis Way from the Times Herald behind us here at the table, trying to help us out here on who's coming out. So we believe it's Demetrius Coughlin against Matt Prestia for Plymouth Whitemarsh. 30 seconds remain first period, 2-0 Coughlin. Team score 39 Norristown, 22 for Plymouth Whitemarsh. PW making a little bit of a run here, trying to get back into the match a little bit. Prestia comes to his feet, gets his 1 point. With 18 seconds remaining, first period.
2-1 Norristown.
Coming down here the last few seconds, first period. 2-1 Coughlin over Prestia. And that's the end of the first period. So Prestia is going to take top here. It's a little unorthodox, usually take down, but coach might see something here. Maybe he's going to see if maybe Matt can turn him on top. Well, early jump here for Coughlin. He gets a caution. Gets to his feet. Prestia brings him down. He's trying to work in the arm bar here. Trying to dig it in. Prestia trying to break him down. And he does a nice job. Oh, could he do it? Could he do it? Could he do it?
Looking for the pin.
All right, okay, we'll try it again. Gets 3 back points.
Three.
I got the escape. So it's going to be Prestia 4, Coughlin 3.
4-3 PW.
So Prestia for PW did a nice job turning Coughlin on his back there, Dave.
He did. Good job at it. Minute left here in the second.
Shot by Coughlin. Prestia gets his legs back. He's trying to sprawl hard. Comes. We're not quite sure. That should be 2.
It should be. It won't be.
And he reverses him right away.
Prestia fighting hard, trying not to get pinned. Oh boy, he's fighting and there's the pin.
Well, that definitely shouldn't be a pin because his arm was underneath him. His arm was clearly underneath him.
Now we have 1 team point.
Don't think the team point really matters much, but got it taken off of him. So we're going to go.
It'll be 21.
45-21 because PW is going to lose a team point because coach was arguing the fact that Norristown's wrestler had his arm underneath of Prestia on his back, so it's really impossible for him to get pinned there, but called the pin anyway. You have to have the arm free so that the back is flat on the mat.
Yeah.
Can't have any obstructions. And I think clearly the wrestler from Norristown's arm was obstructing the pin there, I think. Don't you think, David?
Oh yeah, I think it was clear, and I don't think Coach Nate was arguing. I think he was just stating the fact that it wasn't a pin. He wasn't arguing it. He was just stating it wasn't because the guy's arm was there and you didn't see it. That was it, but they just took the point off for misconduct. So
yeah, I mean, well, yeah, you're right. He didn't really argue anything. You know, he just simply questioned it right away. I don't think the referee was having any of it. But I think the referee, quite honestly, David, was having a tough night tonight.
Yeah.
From both sides.
Yeah, he's hearing it from both sides, but you know what? There were some questionable calls, including that one.
So we move on here to 138 pounds. We have Nick Soldano from Norristown against Ben Billings from Plymouth Whitemarsh. Soldano takes the early 2-0 lead. Billings, another freshman in the lineup for Plymouth Whitemarsh. Plymouth Whitemarsh, very, very, very young team. But a lot of gritty, gutty wrestlers. Gotta like their fight, though. Gotta like their fight. So we have 2 matches left here this evening. One at 138 pounds, and then our last match of the evening will be at 145 pounds. Let's take a look at this, Dave.
Yeah, let's take a look at this.
You can see his left arm, certainly his left arm well underneath the shoulder blade of the wrestler, with his right arm wrapped around of Prestia.
Yep.
Still under there. Yeah, I don't see it, Dave. I don't see the pin. I just don't see how he could call that a pin with his arms draped underneath the wrestler's back.
Me neither.
But nothing we can do about it now. That means Norristown's winning 45-21. Soldano looking as an armbar in, looking to take a big step over Billings' head, try to turn him. Just kind of got him draped over here. He's got that armbar deep. Trying a big step over. Billings fight. Coach Wachter, that was a potentially dangerous there. Referee waited a long time to call it. That could have been very dangerous for Billings. A lot of frustration in the face of Coach Wachter, Dave.
Yeah. And on some of the faces of the fans here.
Cradles him up. Soldano cradles him up. Billings fighting hard here. Real short time. 2 seconds remaining. Can he beat it? And he does. So he's going to get 3 near fall points here, and Soldano's going to go up 5-0.
5-0 Norristown. Start of the second.
So we go to second period. 5-0 Soldano over Ben Billings from Plymouth Whitemarsh. Team scored Norristown 45, Plymouth Whitemarsh 21. Point lost as a result of a coach's misconduct. And I could probably say I don't think we agree with that misconduct call.
A lot of people here don't agree with that one.
Just doesn't seem like any of the calls are going PW's way. I mean, I know we're the home team here. Certainly don't want to be called homers, but I'll tell you, PW just can't catch a break, Dave.
Yeah.
But to Norristown's credit, they have wrestled tough.
They have.
And they've done what they needed to do. And yes, of course, it ultimately comes down to the referee's decision. And of course, if you have people screaming and yelling at the referee, it doesn't help things, does it, Dave?
No, especially when there's only one of them, and he's, yeah, not.
Not a whole lot happening here. Just Ben fighting tough here on the bottom. Just trying not to give up this armbar. Soldano trying like anything to turn Billings, but Billings fighting tough.
Yeah.
As I said, he's a freshman. He's a scrapper. Tough kid. Athletic. I think he has a nice future ahead of him. As soon as he ultimately learns the sport. Only been wrestling for a few years, I believe just 8th grade in middle school, and then this year, so only 2nd year wrestling. Got to give him credit for being out there. So we're going to go to the third period. And Billings down 5-0 to Saldano. And Billings is going to take neutral. And let's see what Ben can do on his feet. Gotta watch the drag here. Saldano is a little bit of an experienced wrestler, so he's trying to take advantage of Billings' inexperience. But Billings doing a nice job. And Ben trying to, and he gives up 2 there. As soon as he took out the whizzer, which is a move where you take your arm and put it underneath the opponent's armpit to not give your opponent control. As soon as he released that, it gave Saldano the opportunity to get 2 takedown points. Now again, Saldano working on top with a 7-0 lead. Billings has to, Dave, he's really got to work on bringing his knees up under him.
Yep.
And trying to get to his feet. Not an easy task, of course, when you got somebody draped over top of you. But Ben just hanging on here. If I remember correctly, David, at the Blue Mountain Gauntlet, Saldano pinned Billings. So I would say at this point right now, much improved.
Yeah, 7-0 Norristown.
You don't have to win the match in order to gain some small victories. And I would take this as a victory for Billings, to be quite honest with you, in his early career here at Plymouth Whitemarsh High School. And he's fighting hard, really working hard to try to get that point. You know, it's 14 seconds left. All he should be thinking about is just get a point. Just steps, small steps. Kick out. Got a stall on top. Saldano was just hanging on there. Billings. Billings, he lets him up, gives Billings the point. 7-1, and that's where we're going to finish at.
Yep.
So, not a bad match. Not a bad match.
He only got 1 point, but he did a lot better than just that 1 point.
Absolutely, I totally agree with you. So that's going to bring us to the last match of the evening at 145 pounds. This is going to be state-ranked Mikey Springer, who I believe is ranked in the top 3 at 145 pounds in the state. And this is going to be Ray Clarkson from Plymouth Whitemarsh. So as you can see, David, you know, I mentioned a lot of state-ranked wrestlers from Norristown. They are a very tough team.
They are.
It's no fluke that they're 9-0. But PW battled tonight.
They did. They battled.
A couple little calls here or there, of course, as we had mentioned throughout the course of the evening. A few of the calls that certainly we didn't agree with.
Yeah.
Not that it would have made a difference to win the match, but certainly may have been a little bit tighter than the 48-21 match that we have right now. And Springer takes Clarkson down. And not quite sure what that was. I guess he was under. I think he was on the throat there. I guess was the call illegal. I'm not quite sure. I just don't know what to expect with any of these calls, Dave.
So it'll be 1-0 PW.
Well, Springer with a quick takedown, so he's going to go up 2-1. And he cradles him up. And he's got it tight. Ray's fighting hard here, trying to kick out. Springer needs to bring Clarkson's right shoulder down to the mat. It's pretty close there. And that's all she wrote. So we are going to finish here this evening with Norristown winning 54-21 over Plymouth Whitemarsh. And a very eventful evening this evening, Dave.
Very.
So Plymouth Whitemarsh, as I mentioned, will be traveling on Saturday to William Tennant High School. They will be competing in the Panther Duels, where they finished 4-1 last year, taking 3rd place, and a tournament that they hope to go back to and be successful again this year. Our next home match will be 2 weeks from this evening, and that'll be the last home match of the year against the Upper Moreland Golden Bears, and we will be celebrating senior night for our 3 Plymouth Whitemarsh seniors as they draw to a close their high school wrestling career.
Yeah, you know, it was a good meet by Colonials. They did lose 54-21. But you know what? You can't win them all.
No, you can't. But I'm sure after conversing this evening with the coaches, I'm sure they'll have quite a few things to say this evening.
Yeah. You know, it was eventful.
Well, for CITV, and glad to be back on the mic with you again this year, David.
Yeah.
I think we have one more opportunity to do this before you graduate, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's actually the Upper Moreland one.
So February 6th, 2 weeks from this evening, Upper
Yep.
Moreland, Plymouth Whitemarsh. We'll be coming back at you in 2 weeks. Hope you enjoyed the match and have a wonderful evening. I'm Mr. John Stodmeyer.
And I'm David Navo.
Enjoy your evening.